and welcome back to the Amazon Business Shop Like a Pro webinar series, where you can learn how to become a pro at shopping on Amazon Business. I'm Bill Sinise, and I'll be your host today as we talk about some great purchasing hacks and how to use Amazon Business on the go. To get started, let's go ahead and jump right into the website and take a look at some purchasing hacks. Now, when you shop on Amazon Business, there's a couple of different ways that you may arrive on the site. You may have come to Amazon Business through a punch-out system like an Ariba or a Coupa, or you may log directly into Amazon Business by going to Amazon.com and logging in with your business email. Either way that you arrive at Amazon Business, your shopping experience from there is going to be pretty much the same, and it's all going to start with finding the item that you need. Now, finding the item that you need on Amazon Business is fairly easy, but there's a number of different ways that you can go about starting your shopping experience. If you look across the top of the screen, there's a number of prompts that are going to try and help you get your shopping started. Here on the left, under All, you could find items from a specific category or search within specific categories using the different prompts. You could look for items that are part of a business savings event like this one here will bring us into the current stock up and save on business essentials. And you can see these are different items that currently have business savings identified. You could also shop different storefronts. Like today, we have our Black-owned businesses featured as part of Black History Month, which is currently underway. And you could see that you can start your shopping experience by looking for specific sellers on the platform who meet a different criteria that you may find important. You could also look for things that you've purchased previously, or you could look for some recommendations like specific categories and things of that nature. For now, let's go ahead and go back to the start and just start from the beginning and do a keyword search. Let's go ahead and search for office chair. And if I want to, I can just search for office chair. Or I could get more specific and I could say black, I can put fabric, I can put additional search terms to help narrow down what it is that I am looking for. And I can even go as simple as just typing chair and start from all of the chairs available on Amazon Business. Now, if it's an office chair that I'm looking for, I may also want to go ahead and use the category drop down here and find my way into office furniture, where I can go ahead and do a search specifically within the office furniture section. And you'll see that I'm prompted with some different options like chairs as I was looking for. And I can go ahead and click on chairs and I'll be welcomed with a number of different office chairs. Now, the search is only being limited down to office chairs because I haven't given it any specific prompts yet. But you'll see that office chairs is now populated here as my search limiter. I'm going to go ahead and say that I want black, I want armrests, and that I want it made with some fabric. So we'll go ahead and put those prompts in, and you'll see that it's going to narrow the search results down. Initially here, it's going to show me those items that are preferred by my organization, and you'll see that those preferences do sometimes result in some items that don't exactly match what you're looking for. But if you continue to scroll down here, you're going to see the results that are actually being filtered based on your search results. And we can then take a look and decide which one of these chairs meets our needs. We can do a little bit of basic searching as we read through the descriptions, the prices, but let's go ahead and select one of these items. I think we'll go with this one right here. We'll go ahead and click into it. And now you'll see that as you're looking for items on Amazon Business, that initial search process is important because that's how you're going to narrow your search down to find items that meet your broad-based criteria. However, once you've found an item that meets that broad criteria, you'll need to kind of start to filter in and make sure that the item truly does meet your needs. In this case, we're on the item page now, and we can see that immediately being called out is an organizationally preferred item. Now, that may be because this item up here is Prime eligible, and the one that I've chosen is not, and maybe that's important to me. And we would see that by looking right here under the price where it says free delivery tomorrow, but it does not specify that that is Prime delivery. And you'll see that this item ships and sells by one of our third-party sellers, which is typically where you do end up with that non-Prime eligibility. So if Prime is important to you, you could go ahead and click over to this item here, and you'll find that it's a very similar chair, but with the benefits of Prime. It also does have discounts for different quantities, and those are called out here. You can see the pricing on it, and then you can see the discounted pricing for 3 units or 10 units is going to be called out there right beneath the main price. Now, we'll note that this item is a little bit more expensive, even with the multi-unit discount here, and you're going to get a better price on this original item, which does have the deeper discount on multiple units. So if prime eligibility is not an important factor in your decision, if this chair met your needs better and price was your main driver, this would be the option for you to consider. Now we've narrowed down that this one is the better price value, but is this going to ultimately be the better item for you to purchase? So we have a couple different things that we can do. We can continue to look into the information on this item, or we can look at the about. We can see the difference in the weights and the makeup of the item. You can even continue to scroll down the page until you get into the more detailed item description, where it's going to show you the item in use. It's going to give you different specifications like weight and size, the exacts that you may need to make your decision. Maybe you need to know how much weight the chair can hold. You'll find all of that here, as well as we can continue to scroll down the page and you'll see some other item recommendations based off of similar items for you to consider. You'll also see this more detailed product information, including things like the color and makeup, as well as the Amazon item number that you might need if you were doing something like a bulk purchase. If you ever do need to find that info, it's down here as well. This item does have a 5-star rating, and it does appear to be the only rating. That's because it looks like no customers have given it a review yet, and only one has given it a rating, but that was 5-star. So if that's important to you, you can check that here. I'm going to go ahead now and click back over to this organization preferred item. Let's see, it was preferred because it's part of our Climate Pledge Friendly program, meaning the seller is committed to that program. The pricing here in my need of 10 units or more is about $10 more, but let's say that the benefits of Prime plus that Climate Pledge Friendly designation were enough to make this a better value or the right purchasing decision for me, then I would say that it might be worth going ahead with. When you do have that Prime eligibility, it means you're going to get the free shipping as well as free returns. So it's a great way to make sure that your purchase is protected. It is still sold by one of our third-party sellers, but fulfilled by Amazon, thus unlocking the Prime designation. And we can go ahead and click into our seller Devase here and take a look at them. We do see that they have a good reputation, 100% positive ratings in the past 12 months, over 10,000 items fulfilled using Amazon's fulfillment network. So if I've decided that this is the right item for me, I might want to go ahead with my purchase just by adding it to my cart, or I might want to put in a quantity like 10 to go ahead and unlock that instant bulk discount, and you'll see that appear here. I also might need to make a larger purchase, and I might use this buying in bulk link. If you're going to do that, be sure to check out episode 1, where we did a deep dive into buying in bulk on Amazon Business. But that's what that button there would unlock. And once you're happy with the quantity, you can go ahead and finish by clicking Add to Cart, and you'll be good to go ahead and check out. Now, another thing that I'd like to talk to you about, and let's go back here to our starting page, is how you can do some filtering within the search. We call this advanced searching. Let's say that we're still looking for an office chair, but this time we want to take a look at some different options in terms of what's important to us. Let's say that it was most important to us that we get this item by 3 p.m. today. We can use this quick filter on the left to find out that there are indeed a number of items that we could have delivered to at least my location by today at 3 p.m. Maybe it's just that I need the item by tomorrow. It's not quite that I need it by 3 p.m. You can go ahead and update the filter here and see that now we have 307 results that we can get to my location by tomorrow. So a few more options, a little bit better variety to choose from. You could go ahead and update different filters like brands, price, different styles, different materials, different shapes. You could even filter by things like height. You could filter by things like chair depth, chair width, seat depth, back height, care instructions, finish type. As you can see, there are a ton of different options that you can use to start narrowing your search down. And even all the way down here at the bottom will be some different options for diversity certifications in case you wanted to make sure you're purchasing from a registered small business or something of the like. You can use that filter there. As you can see, there's a lot of different ways that you can filter the search results to help you find the exact item that you need even quicker. And then that same process carries through You would just go ahead and click into the item page where you'll be greeted by additional information on the item that'll help you make your decision and find exactly the item that you need to purchase. Now, we're going to go ahead and jump over into my slides now, and let's talk a little bit about shopping on the Amazon Business mobile app. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to pull up my app for you today, but what I did do is take a series of screen grabs to show you what the experience would look like when shopping on the Amazon Business mobile app. Now, I mentioned earlier that many of you shop through an e-procurement system like an Ariba or a Coupa or something else. In that case, the Amazon Business mobile app won't work for you to check out with a purchase, but you can still use it to look around, find items that you need, and explore some of the other great features. However, when it comes time to actually make a purchase, you'll need to punch out to Amazon Business, find that same item, bring it back into your punch out system to finalize your checkout process. For those of you that directly access Amazon Business to do your purchasing, you're good to go and can actually check out using the Amazon Business mobile app. Either way, you're going to get started by downloading the Amazon Business mobile app on either your Android or iPhone smartphone device. The QR code on the screen right now will take you to a page where both links are available, both apps are available for you to download. So just go ahead and start off by using this QR code on the screen and going ahead and downloading the Amazon Business mobile app. Once you've downloaded the Amazon Business app, go ahead and open it up and you'll be greeted by this screen right here where it's going to ask you to sign in or create an account if you don't already have one. Most likely you already have one, so go ahead and click on that sign in button and you'll be prompted to enter your business email address. Go ahead, enter your business email address and click continue, and then you'll be prompted to go ahead and enter your Amazon Business password. If you know your Amazon Business password, go ahead, enter it here. But if you don't know your password, that's fine too. Just go ahead and click on Forgot Password. Many of you punch out to get to Amazon Business and don't typically use a password, or because you have single sign-on enabled, you don't use a password even when accessing Amazon Business directly. However, when you do access the mobile app, you are going to need to enter a password. So if you don't use one currently, just go ahead, click on Forgot Password, and you'll be prompted to set one up. Initially, you're going to be emailed a one-time password that you can use to enter and unlock your password, and then you'll be prompted to enter a new password. Go ahead, enter that password, and you're going to be good to go. The system's going to ask you if you want to enter a mobile number. My recommendation is go ahead and skip this step. Most likely your mobile number is already tied to your personal Amazon account, so you can't use it here for business. But if you have a separate business number that you'd like to use, go ahead and enter it here. Once you've done that, you'll find yourself in Amazon Business on the app, and it will look very similar to any other experience you've had shopping, either on Amazon using the Amazon Consumer app or on Amazon Business. And you can do your searching very similarly just by typing a search term into the search box or by using some of the other prompts we talked about on the site a few minutes ago. In this case, I was searching for some shelves, and I went ahead and updated that to storage shelves to get a little bit more specific in my search. And I can see that I'm now being prompted with some different options in terms of shelving. But you'll see that the shop with augmented reality is popping up here on the left side of the screen, and that will show on certain items and is definitely worth checking out. And that is one of the great features of the Amazon Business app that makes it worth using, even if you're not able to check out because you typically use a procurement system. What you can do is actually click into the item that you're considering, get all the same information that you would have gotten on the actual website, but take it a step further. Not just looking at an image of this shelf in white space, I was actually able to go ahead and take a room in my home and using the camera on my smartphone, digitally look at the room in my home with the item imposed into the image. So as you'll see with augmented reality, it actually showed me exactly what the shelf would look like. And in this case, the shelf is a little bit too tall for the space that I chose. It won't fit in front of the window. So I'm going to have to either look for a different item that's a little bit shorter, or maybe put it in a different place in my house or my office, or just put it in front of the window. But you'll see that either way, it's a great way to take your shopping to the next level and actually visualize what an item might look like in the space where you were planning to put it. Once you've decided that you have an item that you want to check out with, just go ahead, click Add to Cart, and you'll be prompted into a checkout process very similar to what you see on Amazon.com. As long as you're shopping through a direct access group, you'll be good to go to check out. If you're typically shopping via Punchout, just go ahead and find that same item again via your ePro system, and you'll be all set. All right, that's it for today. Whether you're shopping on the Amazon Business site or on the Amazon Business mobile app, you're now ready to go ahead and check out with the exact item that you need shipped to you on the timeline that you need it. If you want to go ahead and try this on your own, the QR code on the left will again take you to that page where you can download either the Android or the iPhone mobile app. And the QR code on the right is for those of you who would like a little bit more help and maybe want to request a one-on-one demo of either the Amazon Business mobile app or of the purchasing hacks that you saw here today. I'd also like to encourage you to tune in next time where Nicole Snyder is going to take you through socially responsible purchasing on Amazon Business, and she'll help you take one more step forward on your journey to becoming a pro in your business shopping. Once again, I'm Bill Sinise. Thanks for tuning in.